Hi guys, welcome to this week's Warlord Wednesday. The big releases from Warlord this week are all for Black Powder. There's a new supplement called Dark and Bloody Ground, which is out in May, but it's up for pre-order from 12 PM on the 21st of April. Along with the Dark and Bloody Ground, they're also doing army sets and also some battle sets. So you can get the Raid on for Duquesne, I don't know how you pronounce it, set, which gives you the supplement and 2 armies plus other bits and pieces to go with it. There's also the Last Stand at Fort William set. Again, you get the book, 2 armies to go with it. Looks a real good bargain now, actually. There's loads of stuff in that set. Also, they are doing a British colonial army for the French Indian War, and then there's a French colonial army and a Native American war party. There's really lots out coming up over the next month for Black Powder, so if you're into Black Powder, have a look at these. Could be another avenue for you to explore your wargaming. If you're interested, I've got a Facebook page up. Obviously it's called Green Dragon Games. If you want to have a go over there, subscribe. What I do is, as I'm building and doing bits and pieces through the week, I put the odd picture up now and again, so you see me progress going through. Rather than just watching my weekly Warlord Wednesday, you see other things that I've got going on at the same time. So if you're interested, I'll put a link up. Green Dragon Games Facebook page, so have a look at that and follow that if you want. Okay, so back to my Black Tower. I've now finished it, so we'll go to the table and I'll show you what I did to finish off the Black Tower for Warlords of Erewhon. Okay guys, the back tower is now done. What I've done is I've put all the brickwork on that I mentioned on last week's episode, and I've sprayed the whole thing black. Now because it was cardboard, it took 3 coats of spray black to get it black. I painted the door brown, and I've also painted the floor on the top brown. And then what I've done is I've gone over it all with some black paint with white added in to make it a grey. I didn't want to go too light with it because it's supposed to be the Black Tower, so I've just added a bit of grey onto the black for a bit of contrast. So that's it, that's all I'm doing on that. Put that to one side. And now the base. So this is where I'm up to with the base. Now what I've done with the base was I covered the whole base. Got here dark grey paint off it because I've just painted the tower and the steps. It's still wet. There you go. Get rid of that. So what I did was I covered the whole thing with this, which is the ready mixed filler from B&Q. You can actually get the 151 version, which is the same size tub from Poundland for, yeah, you guessed it, it's £1. I was in B&Q, I picked this up while I was there. Would have cost me a couple of quid in petrol to go and get one from Poundland, so I paid extra money. Does exactly the same thing, but if you can get to Poundland, get the pound version, save yourself some money. When that dried, left it overnight, I then rubbed it all down with some sandpaper to take the sharp edges off. I've then given it a coat of brown using this burnt sienna, again from B&M's. These are ideal for doing terrain rather than using your Citadel or your Vallejo paints. Just the amount you use, these are a lot more cost effective. And then when that dried, I then got the grey that I used for the tower and I painted in the steps. I'm going to leave this to dry. I'm going to go over this, the top bit here and top bit round here. I'm going to paint green. I'm going to leave the sides brown, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some flock on it, a bit of grass. So I'll get that done now, and then I'll come back to it. Just a quick one: when you're mixing your paint, if you decide that you're going to use paints, I mix this grey using more of the cheapo paints. If you're going to do that, make sure you mix enough to do everything you want. Better to have a little bit left over that you can throw away, because these paints are cheap, rather than not doing enough and you get halfway through what you're doing and then you've got to mix up some more. It's a different shade, you have to go over the whole thing all over again. So just a quick tip there: if you're going to mix your own paints, make sure you mix more than you need. It's just easier in the long run. Okay, so I'll paint the green on this, add some flock or maybe static grass, and then I shall get me tower and I shall hot glue the tower in, and then it'll be done. I might actually put some light grey paint down the centre as well, just to lighten that up. So it looks a bit worn. So I'll get the rest of this base done now, and then I'll come back and show you it finished. Okay guys, the black tower is finished. So what I've done is I did what I said in the last one. I've painted it green, PVA, and then I've added static grass, which is in my tub here. I use this a lot. I've used this on me Napoleonics as well for the bases. I painted the step and I did a bit of rough blending with lighter shades of grey, so it looks like the middle of the steps is a bit worn. And I've just this minute stuck a load of PVA in there and PVA'd that in, and that's it. And leave it to dry overnight, and then that's it. My tower is done. There you go, nice, easy, quick tower for scenario 4 for Warlords of Ever 1. Have a go, and if you do, please post a picture and show us what it looks like. Okay guys, so that's it for this week. Thanks for watching. Stay safe out there.